Joining us today to unpack this innovative home loan solutions from FNB is Rolandi Van Wyk, who is the growth manager at FNB Home Loans. Welcome, Rolandi.
Thank you, Justina. It's such a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. So can you tell us, what is the FNB collective buying solution and why did FNB introduce this new product to the market?
So the FNB collective buying solution allows up to 12 people to purchase a property together.
Yeah.
So collectively, 12 people can purchase a property, and this is the ultimate homeowner solution for us. Because we found that customers struggle with affordability. This enables them to afford a home in the end. In addition to that, why we came up with it, FNB is always looking for innovative ways to take charge of the market, as we are market leaders currently. However, this solution was brought about because of the needs that the customers have and the housing need in Namibia currently. So looking at how to enable that to make more homeowners' dreams come true.
Please tell us, what are the key benefits of the collective buying solution?
So for obvious reasons, affordability. So more people that buy a house together decreases the amount of affordability that one person needs.
Yeah.
You can also qualify for a higher amount in terms of a home loan because collectively your efforts come together in terms of affordability. The most common one is maintenance cost, right?
Yeah.
Owning a home is so expensive in terms of maintenance cost.
Yeah.
So not only will the risk benefit of owning a home be split amongst these individuals, but also the maintenance costs that go monthly with owning a home.
And I mean, even just throughout the property buyer series, we've actually learned you don't just have maintenance costs, you actually have also homeowners costs, such as the insurance and all these other items. So obviously that's also something that you'd be sharing with your fellow investors or your fellow homeowners in that regard. Rolandi, can you please tell us, how does the repayment process work?
So the repayment process works like any other home loan, Justina. So each portion of repayment ability is calculated amongst the applicants, usually in equal portions, because the equity is also calculated in equal portions. However, should the applicants decide that they want it different or that they want it in a different way, they can do that on an agreement and then just inform the bank. So each portion is then paid back as per agreed upon with the different individuals that are applying for the FNB collective buying solution.
So let's give an example to sort of highlight this. So let's say there are 5 friends or 5 individuals, right? And they're purchasing a property for simplicity's sake, 5 million, right? So are you saying that ideally each and every one of them could have $1 million? Or for example, one could have 3 million, one could have a 500,000, whatever the amounts would be, and have those collectively match up to that 5 million?
Yeah.
And then the installments would also match the level of amount that individual took out for it.
That's correct, Justine.
Okay.
So they can decide if they want it in equal portions or if they want it separated into different portions as per the agreement.
Rolandi, can you please tell us who is eligible for the collective buying solution and what should these applicants consider before submitting an application?
So individual persons or natural persons as we know them, and then also juristic entities.
Sorry, can I interject? Yes? Can you explain to myself and the audience, what is a juristic person or a juristic entity?
So it is any registered business, Justina, like a CC or P2I Limited.
Okay.
That's considered to be a juristic entity.
Okay.
So any individual or juristic entity can apply for the FNB collective buying.
And what should they consider when submitting this application of theirs?
So there are a few things that I think that they should consider. Obviously, financial stability.
Yeah.
And then also going into a contract of collective buying is a commitment not only to one person but to all of the applicants.
Yes, yes.
So that is something that they should really consider before applying for this.
So it goes back to saying there would be agreements in place that have nothing to do with the FNB process, but ideally amongst, those people that would be collectively
Remember,
purchasing.
These applicants could be friends, it could be business partners, it could be family.
Yeah.
So whenever you're doing business with people that you are already having relationships with, I think that there should be a watertight agreement.
Yeah.
That is in place before applying for
Yeah.
this. Yes.
So they say agreements are not there for when things go right, they're there for when things
Things
go wrong.
Yes. As with that, I think one of the benefits that we left out is the free last will and testaments that we're also offering with this collective buying solution, because it's very important that your loved ones are taken care of should you not be there anymore.
So, should one become deceased, their portion or their share of that property can still ideally be transferred over to the beneficiaries, obviously through the normal legal processes.
And with the collective buying, we're offering that last will and testament for free.
Oh, okay, yay! That's a good one. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We have learned so much. As I touched on at the beginning of the series, purchasing a property can be quite challenging, and the solution ideally affords you the opportunity to be able to afford a property. A lot of affords there. If you're not able to do so in your personal capacity, you can join up with friends, you could join up with family, like-minded investment partners, and purchase this property, either an investment property, your primary residence, or even a holiday home. So please do contact FNB Home Loans if you want more information on the new home buying solution that they've introduced to the market. Your homegirl signing out.